All right, so meeting with Mom tomorrow. She's gonna join me for most of tomorrow. Hey, that's fun. Well, that sounds like a great time. Okay, so tonight, figured since it's kind of wintry and snowy out today, Icicle Worlds would be a fun one to do. So this is an icy landscape that needs turning into a thriving theme park. Our objective is to get 2,500 guests in our park and not let the park rating drop below 700. This one doesn't have a time limit, which actually is kind of nice. So we'll see how quickly we can do that. So since there's no time limit, let's just jump right in. Looks like it's always open. We're only paying for the... all right, let's take a look at this. Actually, that's not too bad. It's a bit hilly, but it's not like crazy. Okay. And oh, we have unlimited money. Oh, this is great. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room to do one of these things because I never do a railroad around the perimeter, so I'm going to make sure we have enough room for something like that. So let's do. Let's do that. I was tempted to use the credit card and get myself a cake, but I'm like, nah, I'll make the other get it. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's your birthday, not theirs, right? So I have to ask, what kind of birthday cake would you get? What's your favorite birthday cake flavor? I know one year I got Mrs. Pickles got me an ice cream cake, and that was actually pretty cool. And my birthday is in June, so it's a summer month. And so that was pretty cool. Surprisingly, I do share a birthday with my father-in-law, which is pretty funny. But we make the best of it, so that's pretty fun. Okay, so I think for the fact that we have unlimited cash, so this is, I'm going to show you how to kind of break the game a little bit when you have a scenario like this. We're going to have no problem at all getting there. It might take a little bit of time, but we're going to have no problem in getting there. You want to know why? We have unlimited money, so that means we can have unlimited entertainers. Okay. Now I just like slow down my whole computer. So watch how fast our park rating goes up. Hey, Creepy Pro, thank you for the check-in. Welcome. Welcome. It checked in 4 times already. Man, I didn't know I've had that going for that long. Very cool. Welcome in. Good to see you. And since we have unlimited money, we can just do whatever we want. And it doesn't cost money, so we can build plenty of pathways and all that kind of stuff. I probably will still build pre-built coasters, but I won't go too crazy. Oh yeah, do we get to choose anything on this? Machinery, no. Transport rides, no. Water rides, no. We'll do that. What kind of food cells we got? Yeah, we could use some more food. We got donuts, candy apples, and drinks. Actually, you know what I want to do? Actually, before I do that, let's look through all these trees. I don't want to see them. I don't even want to see them. Ugh. Okay, there's that, and then once people stop walking through the center, we'll go like that. And then there. I love doing it that way because it's kind of fun to have stuff. Let's see. Let's do like icy blue or icy blue. Have we sold anything yet? Yeah. I think it's funny. Like, oh, things sold. You're not selling. You're just giving them away because there's no money. Okay. So And I'll try to space things out a bit. I don't want to have things too close together. I feel like a junior coaster would be good for near the front. Ooh, that's like a double. That's kind of cool. I can probably do stuff that I haven't done before, so we can find some interesting ones. That is huge. I like how it still says how much it costs, but I'm not going to be paying any money for that. Gosh, look how big this thing is. This one needs like a super flat place, because junior coasters can only go so high. That's funny. I want to see about this. Can we do this somewhere? Or is this not going to work? Oh, come on. I don't want to, like, flatten everything. But I might have to if I want to build something. Okay. There's that. Actually, don't need to do that. We'll put this a little bit back. And then we'll try this coaster again. Oh, there we go. Okay, it does work. Nice. It only works right there. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. That. Try to do like a mirror image here. Well, actually, other one might be in the way a little bit, so we'll do that. All right. How many separate trains can we have? We can have 11, or we can have 2. Really? 3 cars per train? 3 trains. 4 trains. What about 5? Can we do 5? We can do 6. Actually, let's do 2. Yeah, let's do that. Then there's more going at different times, so it's kind of spread out a little bit. And we'll get some of these going before we synchronize it again, because otherwise they won't leave the station. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we'll do that. Okay, we'll let that go, and we'll check on that in a minute. Let's get our pathway going, and I'm kind of thrown off a little bit, because usually when you're building a path and it doesn't say a price, it just says build this. It's like that because you can't build anything because it's too close to something else. Like it's too close to a slope or a track piece or something like that, so it's throwing me off a little bit. Alright, and actually, good, I didn't even think about that. That still leaves room. I can go under here for that train, that transport ride. So that's good. Okay, so now that we have that, okay, we got that connected. Oops. Actually, you know what? Why don't we... One, two, three. Oh, actually, we don't need to go that low. Ooh! Psycho Joker! Is that who I think it is? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Awesome. I have brought you the peoples. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, peoples, for coming. No, I appreciate it. Supersonic, good to see you too. Oh, that's right. I need to catch up. Kevin had me do some push-ups and I haven't done them yet. So, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I'm Fuzzy Pickles, Christian variety streamer, And it's Tuesday, so you know what that means. It's roller coaster time. So we are building a theme park, because that's what we do on Tuesdays. Oh, actually, you know, let's go down one more. But yeah, welcome in. How was the rest of your Fortnite stream? Sorry, I couldn't really. I was there, and then dinner came up, and then I was getting ready for this. I hope that your stream went well. If you guys don't know Psycho Joker, please see if I can get this. Doing it this way, I have to spell it out perfectly. It doesn't like autofill. And I hope that I'm doing this right. You people that put numbers where letters should be. Didn't work. Alright. Alright, I'm just going to do it this way. Because this is easier. And this auto-completes. There we go. I know I used to have a username that did that, and so I guess I can't be too upset by it. But yeah, I had a username that already was kind of partially taken, and so I did that myself. So I can't complain. I really can't. But yeah, please go follow Psycho Joker if you are not already. He's a wonderful Christian man, and he does some awesome devotional little YouTube shorts, which I need to catch up on some of those ones. But yeah, him and his wife stream together a lot. Oh, sorry, fiance. Fiance. Congratulations again, by the way. And they were playing some Fortnite tonight, so. And Repair, good to see you as well. Welcome in. Back to my lurk, eating dinner now. All right, enjoy your dinner. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate that. Technically, I had to do it originally. It was for my Xbox, and so I carried it through to Twitch and to Steam. Yeah, I know. I was fortunate. Well, Steam, I created my account on that on my old username, and then I switched, and you can't change it on Steam. So my Steam one has my old username, but like the display name for the account is Fuzzy Pickles. So, but yeah, I know I've really wanted to like switch over my Xbox to off of like a personal email account, but you can't do that. So I'm kind of bummed by that. Oh, we should open this. But yeah, welcome in. Please give Psycho Joker and Becky a follow if you're not already. Let's see. Does it work for her too, or does she have to say something? Maybe she has to say something. Nope. All right. Is she in chat? No, she's not. Okay. All right. Thank you. There we go. I remember it as something like that, but I didn't remember numbers and all that stuff. So, yeah. And please go check out Becky as well. I'm glad that you guys stream together. That's a lot of fun. I try to do that with Mrs. Pickles sometimes, and we'll play like Mario Party together or something like that. And it's a lot of fun. So, I'm glad you guys are able to do that. That's really cool. I bet these people are probably getting hungry, so let's get some food going here. Oh shoot, we haven't gotten any handymen. And we can just flood. That's the thing. We have, so this scenario, we need 2,500 guests in the park. There's no time limit. There's no money limit. There's no nothing. We just need to keep people happy. And so we can literally hire as much staff as we want. It's great.
Oh, hey yo.
So, hey, Undrafted, thank you for the check-in. Good to see ya. Can't stay tonight, unfortunately. Got some things to do. Hey, no problem. But thank you for the love. I hope you have a great stream. Much love, brother. God bless. God bless you too. Thank you again for the raid. good to see you. I need to try to catch more of your stuff, but it's kind of hard. I'm able to kind of sometimes lurk a little bit and listen while I'm working, but I'm trying to be careful with that. But hey, that's right, the Undrafted is here. Let me give a shout out to him as well, huh? And the Undrafted, he was playing some Super Mario 64 today, and he not finished, but he beat the game. He made it all the way to the end and beat Bowser in the Dark World. So, if you enjoy retro games, and it's a good variety of stuff. I feel like Undrafted, Cameron, you've been playing a good variety of things. Especially retro lately, and that's been a lot of fun. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff, please go give his channel a check out his channel, give a little look-see, and hit that follow button on his profile, and you won't be disappointed. So that was a lot of fun. And yeah, I was listening a lot. I wasn't there. I wish I could have said more, but and there goes the points. And it's gone. And it's gone. I just added that one today. I'm glad it's being used. And it's gone. I had so much fun playing it. Good. Yeah, I played a tiny bit of the one they re-released on the Switch, but I didn't get that far on it, and I was just doing it on my own a couple of years ago, so I'd like to get into it and play through that at some point. I'm working my way through a lot of stuff, and hey Jess, good to see you. Hear about phone needs a reboot? No problem, Phoenix. Yeah, I'd love to get in and play Super Mario 64 again. It was one that I remember playing and enjoying as a kid. That was one of the first, that and Mario Kart were the two first 64 games I got as a kid, and had a lot of fun with that. So 5,149 remain. Like the sound effects for it? Yeah, I was trying to think of some fun little sound bite. I like having sound bites for stuff, even if it's not a strict like sound bite redemption kind of channel point thing. And so it's like, what would work well? And thought of that one. I don't really watch South Park. I've seen a little bit, and it can be a bit raunchy. Some of them are kind of funny, but yeah. So, but I thought that little bit would be kind of funny. Right, let's get some more of these benches around. I'm sure some people would love to sit down after they get off this ride. So, and you know what? Benches are free. So. Oh, that's right. Yes, Mrs. Pickles is in the chat. She is. I made her. I've been thinking about that for a bit. I made her my head moderator. So you guys better be on your best behavior, or else you're gonna get the ban hammer. Or should I say, whoopah? So, is this music from the game or something else? You like it? It's from YouTube. It's the channel called The Relaxed Movement. I believe that's what it's called. And I just try to find music that's like royalty free or whatever. And so this is one of them. So, which I need to try to find more royalty free music to try to include in the rotation a little bit. But yeah, feel free to go check them out. So, lead mods can unmod other mods or remove VIPs or even delete messages from other lead mods. You see it? You hear that? You've got lots of control. She's like, how do I do this? I'm like, that's okay, you can figure it out. So if you guys somehow get banned, it's not my fault. So.
Actually, part of the hard part that I'm having some.
Oh. Do you need? You can zoom in if you hold the control key and scroll your mouse wheel in the window. You can zoom in on the web page. Life hack. Actually, that's a common thing. Holding control and scrolling on a lot of stuff to do that function. So there's a little freebie for you guys there. My little computer information systems degree coming out. Okay. Ooh, look at that. We just got flying swasses. Flying swasses. Yeah, we can do something like that over here. So if we do something like this, then we can do that and that. Oh, I need to do my push-ups. I keep putting that off. Let me just put this in. And then we can do that. My bad. Okay. It's funny, like this is one of their newer audio or videos or whatever of this music. But it's like I'm starting to kind of hear and remember some of these common themes and like music bites and bits. Wait till someone redeems 45. Yeah, that'll be hard. All right, let me get going here, and let's get some push-ups going, huh? And just so you know, and you see that I'm doing them, that's why I point the camera down, so you're not just hearing me count myself. I know how to count. I know how to count. I swear. And I'm actually going to be doing this. So, and if any of you wants to do that, Jess, if you want to get Lethal in on this, have him do some push-ups with me. If Bronson was here, I'd call him out too and make him do push-ups too. But then he'd probably say, I worked really hard today, and I worked out because I worked really hard. So, I'm not going to do that. Anyways, let's do 30 before someone else redeems more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Whew! And 30. You guys keep up? Is that easy for you? Whew! Alright. Now it's warm in here. Good job. Good job! Feel like an old lady. I can't see and I want to use the emotes. Well, I guess I would need to also have you like subscribe to get access to all of them. You only have access to a few of them.
No, but still. I'm just glad if you hover over it, it says what it is called.
Yeah.
Sometimes that still doesn't help.
Yeah, that's true. Am I gonna have to have a second mic to just have over there with you, so you can just so you can play your own thing, but you can talk and chat at the same time? Might have to do that. Have a secondary little commentator over here. Yeah. If that's something you'd like to hear, no, just kidding. She's like, don't recruit me. No. They're so little. Yeah, they are pretty small. I wish that they made them a little bit bigger. So they are a bit tiny. 30 seconds plank, 45 seconds. I could do something like that too. I could mix things up. So if you want to have me do tricep dips or try to do planks instead, we can look into doing something like that, or who knows. Okay. Let's do another coaster. This one's kind of fun. It's it's already colored to be no way. Kind of up a little high though, but that's okay. Actually, we can switch sides. What if we did something like this? Yeah, I've heard this tune before. Bow, 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 wow. But how are you doing, Jess? Let me give you in Supersonic some shoutsy outsies. Need to try to remember to keep up with that kind of stuff when my friends are here. I hope Lethal is doing good. Hope he's doing well. All right. Test. Do you have Siribot? No, I have Nightbot. I know some people talked about it, and then I just started doing more with StreamerBot. So like doing the stuff where you can check in and then it keeps a tally. That's one little thing that I implemented with StreamerBot. So pretty cool. But I don't know if I want to get yet another bot because I already have a couple, and it's like, do I really want to like have my stream just get taken over by this bot and that bot? Just seems like a lot. Lethal's doing well. Working on stream stuff currently. Had fun last night playing with you. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I've never played Forza with anyone just because, like I said, no one else that I know has the game, and so that was a lot of fun. So I appreciate the invite, and because at first I was like, I don't know, I don't want to like take it away, like, you know, get in the way or anything like that. But I do appreciate him encouraging me and inviting me. So. And I hope the people that were there had a good time. Hey, FP, how's it going? Welcome in. Like when I saw Fedorba Will streamed in shared chat, the bots fought each other over the links and tried to time each other out. That's funny. Yeah, I feel like I've heard of things like that, and that's pretty funny. Because I know my bot was like always timing out and whatever, like someone else. Like I think when I was with Book of Gaming for one of his, and whatever was going on there was like competing, and he was freaking out, kind of. That was pretty funny. I'm gonna take this off. Let's see, can we get... Yeah, let me do... I was going to do a pathway through here. There we go. One more way to kind of get around. It's good to have more than one pathway around. As long as it's not too much and too crazy and busy, because then they can get lost, but as long as it's not too many dead ends, that helps a lot. Add beer back. Alright. The internet version of robots fighting. Yeah, pretty much. It's like when you get a scam caller on the phone or a telemarketer, and you're like, wait, hold on a second, and you get another one, and you just like put the phone up, and they just talk to each other, and they start yelling at each other. It's like with Kit Boga. If you ever watch Kit Boga doing he does his scam videos, wasting scammers' time and stuff. Those are hilarious, and he'll like merge the call with them for different ones, and they just like get so angry and upset with each other. It's hilarious, and they're like, "No, don't listen to him. He's a he's a hacker, or whatever." It's like, oh, why would you say that? Is that because you might be one too? No. Listen to me. Listen. Yeah, it takes one to know one, yep. Oh, man. But, man, those videos are pretty funny. They get so angry. It's great. Okay, so this is our park so far. Hey, we're up to almost 400 guests. We gotta keep going. I guess we can do some sort of something or other over here. We need to make sure there's enough room to get around the back. So I want to be able to build one of those trains that goes around the whole park. Okay, there's that. Can I just come straight down? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Do that. We'll put a few benches. Put a few trashy cannies. Okay. Alright, that's ready to go. It's so nice not having to worry about, like, finances in this one, too. What are people thinking? Feel sick. Clean and tidy. Not thirsty. Not hungry. Looking at that makes me feel sick. I feel very sick. Okay. Generally, people are pretty happy. And we'll spread some more food around as we go. There's only some right there. We can build another bathroom, though. I want to make sure to have plenty of bathrooms around. So that's our third one. I don't want people... Mostly a lot of the people that say they need to use the bathroom, they're people I'm pretty sure that are just, like, stuck in line. So... It's like, yeah, you're not going to go to the bathroom because you're still standing there. You're not going to get out of line. Their want and their need to ride a ride is much higher than their need to use the bathroom, so... okay, still waiting on getting some more thrill rides. What do we recycle? Alright, no more gentle rides. No more coasters. I need thrill rides. We could do one of these, and that's like almost in the middle, kind of getting close to the middle. We can do one of these towers. Make it real tall. Wonder how tall you can make this thing. Is there a limit? Oh my gosh, this is still going. It's like 500 feet. Alright, apparently that's as high as it'll go. We'll do that. I've never made one that tall. That's what we'll do. It's gonna be the most giant tower. Oh, Bronson, it's nice of you to finally show up. You know, I was going to give you the lead mod position, but since you weren't here, I gave it to Mrs. Pickles, so... Nah, I'm just giving you a hard time. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah. She deserves it. I mean, she is still figuring out how all of that works and everything, but that's okay. She's practically an expert already, so... I'm proud to call her my mod boss. Well, I hope you and Connor are doing well. Appreciate you guys. And let me give a shouty outy to you guys too. Need any help? There's this guy named Kev. Yeah, I think Kevin's he's kind of new to it too. So, but I appreciate having people like you, Bronson, and Jess, and anyone else that I've made a mod around as well. It's a team effort. So, okay. Man, this is going to be one long ride. How long does this take? It takes 2 whole minutes to go all the way up and back down. That's hilarious. I mean, this ride is like 500 feet tall. Almost 600 feet tall. Look how... It's so tall, I'm like getting to the edge of where I can even like move the camera up. It's like sliding on the edge of the world there. I can shout people out, ban people, and fall asleep. I don't know how to do much else. Well, you do all of that all really well, so I feel like you're doing your job fantastically. Okay. What are we doing? Where do we want to change anything else up? We can put another gentle ride over here or something, and then put another coaster over here. It's honest work. Hey, Father Time, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, you brought your own Pokeballs with you tonight. Nice. I like that emote. That's pretty cool. See, I've made emotes, but they're all just very simple ones that I made myself with like pixel art and stuff for the most part, so nothing that fancy. Actually, we could do, what if we did? Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Because I need an extra space, because if this is like in line with where that is, I don't know if that'll work. Alright, entrance, exit, test, green! Okay. Actually, no, that is lower. Oh well, that's okay. It looks kind of cool tucked in there a little bit. And yeah, let me know if you like the level of the music and the sound effects for the game. If you aren't hearing one or the other enough, let me know, and I'll be happy to adjust that. All right. Oh man, since we have unlimited funds, let's just paint this whole place with trees. There we go. That's fun. Now it looks a little bit more lived in, and then we can put some other decorations and things in places. Like a little house. A little gingerbread house. Put a little cabin. Oh, it's not very little, is it? Okay. Alright, we need 2,500 guests. We're almost 20% of the way there. And we can't cheat in a way of doing advertising, which I'm kind of glad, because that is pretty cheap. But yeah, Bronson, how's your week going? How's work been treating you? Did we get anything else interesting? Oh, this one is kind of cool. I did this one on one of my other ones. Oh, we need to make sure there's like a clear path through here. What if we put this like over here? Like that. Then we can have a pathway come through here. Because we need to have... Maybe we can have a pathway coming this way, off of this end, and the one over here. We kind of lost... I didn't even think about that. We kind of lost our straight path coming through here. Well, there's actually enough speed from just that one height right there to get through the loops. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll watch that. Oh, yeah, change the colors. I'm gonna make this more like peppermint looking. Is there a peppermint color? It's been good, man. Got a lot of stuff done today, so feeling very productive. Nice. Good. I like to hear that. Alright, this is our little peppermint coaster. We do this. There. Have it still back a little ways. There we go. Alright, that is now open. Connor and I sat down last night and went over this year's budgets, goals, investments, etc. Feels good. Nice. Yeah, we need to do more of that kind of stuff. Well, we don't do the best at doing that ourselves. Usually a lot of it's up here, which isn't the best way to do it, so. Wow, that filled up really fast. We could get away with having one more queue line, just because a lot of people can fit on this. 28 people. I feel we used to do it every month, then Honest was born, and we really fell off the wagon. Yeah, there was a time when we were going over that kind of stuff monthly. And then I lost my job, and then I'm like, well, we're just like doing our best to not spend like any extra money that we have to. And honestly, with my new job, we're kind of like that still. So it's kind of at the point it's like, well, once I can get paid a little bit better or a little bit more, then we can kind of think about spending money on other things. But doing more fun things. It would be fun to go on vacation sometime. It's been a long time. Alright. Hunter does well. Without it, I have to sit down and write it all out. Otherwise, all the money disappears. Yeah, I mean, because I see when the bills and everything comes out, what's a vacation? Yeah. Because I mean, I see all of the all of that kind of stuff, and I have like automatic payments on things, so it's more on my mind and stuff more regularly. Oh, that's right, we can do snow and ice entrances and exits. Nice, I forgot about that. Raise or lower? Oh, let me just get rid of that little bit there. Let's just flatten this out, and then we'll well, I can always bring it back. Let's go like that. And I'll put a tree on there. Do y'all have a favorite spot that you like to travel to? If we traveled enough, then we could probably answer that, but we don't travel enough to have a favorite spot. No. I'm sure that there's like, I don't know, we wanted to do a road trip. And we planned that out back in, what was it, 2019?
I think it was before that.
2018, 2019. And then we, hey, FP, thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. God bless.
That was the year we got the...
Yeah, we were planning it all out, and we're like, okay, we're gonna figure something out. I got vacation time, whatever, my old job, and but then we remembered our roof had been kind of leaking a little bit at times, and this and that. And we're like, man, we really should probably get this done. We had it looked at. We already had someone come in and kind of spot check and fix a spot where we had some dripping through. And it's like, you know what, we really should get this taken care of. And so, and then we found out that we needed some of the trusses fixed, and we needed like new joists sistered up to some of the supports in there and everything. And so we ran out of money with that kind of stuff a lot quicker than we thought, and so we're like, well, I guess we'll just put the road trip on hold and see if we can do that again later. And later never came, so which I feel bad. I'd like to do that sometime. I don't know when that would happen. We were really focused on trying to pay our house off and make sure that we were investing so Honest can land on her feet when she's 18, 21. Yeah. Now, one thing that really helped us, though, when we moved is that my father-in-law is an accountant, and so he helped us a little bit, but we did take out of our 401k, out of our personal investment, which we don't get penalized because I already paid tax on it, and paid extra on our house down, so our house mortgage payment is a bit less than it could have been, and that's really helped us a lot. So it's like, is at the time where like we could either have a higher mortgage and have a slightly higher interest rate, or we can take the money out when everything's kind of going crazy and people's investments have been dropping, and we'll make a return by just paying less in interest over time on our house. And that seemed to work. I think that's been working pretty good. That's been keeping us afloat. That helps a lot. But yeah, we need to build that back up at some point. And what else was I going to say? I mean, and then at least like our vehicles are paid for. So we don't have, like, the only loan we have is for the house. So I don't feel as bad about that. But yeah, I don't know. His life never fails. As soon as you get some money set aside, there's always something that pops up. Yeah. Like, something out there knows when you get money. They're like, hey, about this. What about that? You wanted this and that, right? Yeah, but hey, it's on sale. Ah, that's too good of a deal. All right, let's get it. That's why I try not to go to Costco too much, because there's so many good deals there that it's like, ah. And Mrs. Pickles is over there laughing, chuckling to herself, hearing me say that, because she knows it's true. So, but at least there's a lot of things we don't pay full price on, so that's nice, because I am stubborn and don't want to pay full price on things. So I will forego having certain things until it's on sale, and then we'll just get a bunch of it. Yeah, that's awesome. It didn't have any liquid investments for a long time. Everything was Roth IRA. Yeah, I mean that's what I was doing when we were able to contribute. With my new job, I haven't even been able to like contribute and start because I'm so new. I haven't been able to even start doing like 401k stuff and all that. So I'm just kind of waiting. That and medical and stuff. So, but oops. Actually, you know what? Let's drop it down and then go flat. There we go. But yeah, we will at some point, and it'd be nice to get back into that. Won't pay full price, but can't pass up a deal. Yeah, I mean, just like that chili, man. That chili is so good, and when it goes on sale, your mind probably went straight there too, didn't it? When I was saying that, it's that dang chili. Man, that Gold Rust chili from Costco. It's good, and when it's on sale, it's a good price. We still have some. We haven't had to buy any in months. It's great. Yeah. And it's honestly, it stays good for such a long time. It's a good emergency food anyways too. So, see, I'm just preparing for the future. Frugality is a great trait, yeah. And sometimes, to a fault, I think Mrs. Pickles probably drives her crazy, so. She's like, no comment. I did not say such things, even though I think it. Welcome back, Phoenix. It's like a meeting of the mods. Look at that. This might end up being the one where we just start spamming a bunch of rides too. We need 2,500 guests. I'm trying to think, because Amity Airfields was kind of like that, but that had a time limit, and that was crazy. That was a little bit too tight. Okay. Where are we at? Where are we going? Coming out this way, so maybe we, can I have something? I can't have a pathway continue back down that way or so. What if I put one of these over here? Like that. And what if we switch it to that? I know it doesn't really fit the theme, but that's okay. We get one more, we can get one more. Okay. Let's go ahead and test. Actually, is it speed up on the lift hill? There we go. No one better mess with Fuzzy Pickles tonight. We're in Sword City. We're so fortified with all you guys here, huh? I've never felt safer. I appreciate it, you guys. So can I just go straight? I can. Okay. If I oh here, let's look through this. Oh, I was supposed to test it, not just green light it. Let's continue on this way. Wait, what? Okay. Is there something there? Why is it like that? Can I just like connect this straight over? Come on. Come on, I clicked right there. There we go. Wonder why it doesn't snow. Usually when it's maybe it's only a Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 scenario. When it rains in a snowy biome level like this, it actually snows? Or is that like a settings thing you can do? Jeez. Can we like change the weather? Snow. We can create ducks, that's right. Alright, there's the snow. Nice. Hey, if I ever need to know which option at the store is best price per ounce, I know how to ask. That's true. Price per ounce, that's important. And she's over there laughing at me. But it's true. It's such a good deal. Oh, there's all our ducks coming in. Okay, that's connected. Let's get a queue line going. Okay. I guess too many people were tired of winter and they decided to give the snow a break. I don't know. Usually, like, that's the thing though, when it's one of these maps, it just won't rain. It'll just snow if it's gonna it's gonna have precipitation. So I don't know if that's a certain game mode that will do that or something. I don't know if you guys price match, but there's an app called Flip, and it gives you all the grocery stores and food store flyers, so you can match price or check prices in comparison shop. So you know where to go that week. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. I know we have, like, there's not too many grocery stores to choose from where I'm at, or where we live, but I have like the online flyer for one of them, and we do buy stuff at Costco kind of more in bulk, and then we do have a freezer, so we store things somewhat, like meat and stuff like that, and so that definitely helps. But we're talking about getting a freezer next year so we can start ordering half cows and storing up venison. That's awesome. We'd love to do something like that too. We have a freezer. It's kind of small. We have a little chest freezer, but we'd love to do like split a half cow with my in-laws or whatever. I haven't done the math to see how much money it'll save and how long it'll take. I mean, honestly, you can look and see like how much it costs, how many pounds of meat you get, and then just roughly see how much per pound. And usually it might be a little bit more. Like, you get a lot of ground beef. It might be a little more on the, well, it might be a normal price for ground beef, but like the steaks and roasts and all that will be a good price per pound probably. So okay, but it's an app to keep in mind. Okay, I will have to, maybe Mrs. Pickles can take a look at that app, and we'll, since her hands are more free than mine, and she can see if that's something that would work. Oh, she's got 2 free hands. Look at that. But thank you for sharing that, Phoenix. I appreciate that. I'm sure that could definitely come in handy, or if not even for us, at least maybe someone else that's here that would enjoy something like that. Okay. Maybe we can do some more food over here. Let's see, we got popcorn. That's kind of fun. See, this must be an awesome theme park to go to. All the food is free. All the rides are free. The umbrellas are free. This is like my kind of theme park. Talking about cheap. Get a load of this theme park down the road. Everything's free. I'm curious how it would affect the power bill. Some of the freezers we look at are around $800 to $1,000 in operation, or how to buy them. There's one freezer that we have been wanting, or one style freezer, the upright freezer they have at Costco. And man, we should have pulled the trigger like a year or two ago, because it was only like $250 and now it's up to like $350. But if you get an upright freezer, that'll save space, and it has a lot of like shelves or drawers, so you can organize stuff really well. But look at Costco. They're usually a pretty good deal. Yeah, you need to build some death-defying coasters while she gets ready to go on a shopping binge. Have that credit card ready. Whether or not we can pay our power bill each month varies, so we try not to store more food than we need to for the week. Ah, okay. Maybe when things are more stable, we'll do stuff like that. Yeah. I feel like freezers and things like that are getting more power efficient and stuff like that, so it's not too bad. Or like the freezers, they keep each other cold. I've told Mrs. Biggles this. I'm like, I wish that you could like hook up your freezer to like some sort of outside vent, so when it's like literally below freezing outside, it could just pull air from outside to cool the fridge and freezer down instead of having to use electricity. Maybe we should check out Costco. We have plenty of space, and we're thinking about a 15 to 20 square foot. That is cubic feet, not square feet. Cubic feet. That's still really big. I mean, 20 feet. 20 feet is a bit smaller than 25 feet, and 25 square feet. Well, no, that's different. I guess that maybe I'd have to see it. But yeah, that's a lot of space. I think ours is like 5 or 7 maybe cubic feet. Our chest freezer.
Hello.
Hey, Bob, welcome in. We one of my coworkers or in-laws or whatever was getting rid of a large chest freezer. I was like, oh yeah, that would work in our garage, not thinking about the dimensions where we used to live. And then they got it into our house. I'm like, that's not gonna work. That's way too big. It could fit a whole deer in there probably.
Okay.
Yeah, not square feet. That'd be humongous. Yeah, it'd be like the size of a whole room. Oh my word. Did you guys see that? Tiny house. Oh my gosh. Hey, Casey, welcome in. Thank you so much. Tiny House of Worship, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much for blessing us with coming through and bringing your community over. I'm Fuzzy Pickles, Christian variety streamer, and we're playing some Rollercoaster Tycoon, so getting those retro vibes going. Welcome on in. Thank you for bringing your community over. Thank you for sharing and trusting us with everyone. All the mods racing to a shout out. That's right, I shouldn't have to do it myself. How many mods we got going here? We got plenty. We got plenty. Thank you so much. Jim Bim, hey, welcome in. Going old school, huh? Yeah, we've been, this has been an ongoing thing. I've been playing Rollercoaster Tycoon on Tuesdays for over a year now. Almost like 2 years now, I would think. I should look back and see when I first did that. It's been a long time. So, it's a lot of fun. So I'm glad that you guys are here. Thank you so much for coming over. Which one? This is, so I use Open RCT2, which is an open source mod. And so with that, you can have both game files on your computer, and it will combine all the scenarios into one program. And then it also has a lot of enhancements, lots of bug fixes, feature additions, and things like that. And so, which actually they just had a new update just the other day. So I'm missing a lot of stuff here, I feel like. But yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff that makes it feel more modern, which is really cool, because this game, I mean, it ran well, but it didn't do the best necessarily with the original game. So like I couldn't even do, you can't even like resize the windows, and clicking out of it to do something else and coming back was a big problem. So, only play the OG. Oh yeah, if you have the save file for the original, the OG, you at least need the second game to run this open source program. But you can get that on GOG or on Steam for pretty cheap when it goes on sale, like $2 or $3. So I definitely would encourage you to try that out. Oh man, I feel like I'm not going to be able to catch up with everything here. But Tiny House, I hope you have a wonderful stream tonight. We're gonna have to raid and run. Blessings on your night and on your household. Thank you. God bless you too. Yeah, take care of yourselves and have a great rest of your night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Love you guys. About Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 by mistake. Yeah, I got it in like a bundle, but I've never actually played it. And some people are like, "That's my favorite one." And I grew up playing the first one, and honestly, only like the first like 5 scenarios of each of the expansions from the first game, too. So not even all that much of the game. But, yeah. It's a fun game. I like it a lot. Let's see. Well, I got a new game to play that's calling your name. Well, thank you, Casey, for hanging out. It's called Heartopia. It's like Animal Crossing, basically, but on your phone. It came out today. Oh, fun! Well, oh man, Mrs. Pickles would probably have to take a peek at that. She might enjoy something like that. He loves Animal Crossing. She's playing The Sims 4 right now, on the other side of me over here. So, she's a sucker for games like that. In a good way. I heard that! Oh, man. Tell them about the OG being on the Switch. Yeah, they do. They have, I think it's the first and the second game they re-released on the Switch. So you can play those games on there. And that's a good way to play it too if you're on the go a lot. And Phoenix, you can ask him about what you think of the game. I've never played that version before, but never played it on console, so I don't know what that's like. So, hey, thank you, Thunderbird. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Good to have you here. I killed so many riders and all you have to do is remove a piece of track and they don't realize the danger. Yeah, or just like have one of those launched coasters and it just takes off and you don't have a complete circuit and there it goes. Okay. So for this scenario, we need to have 2,500 guests in the park to complete it. There's no time limit, and we have unlimited money, so we can just keep building and building and building as fast as we want. So we're just kind of... I'm trying not to go too fast. I want to enjoy it, but we're having a good time, so... Tom Nook is a crook. Hey, Jag Soccer, good to see you. It has been a while. Like, I recognize that name. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Haven't talked in so long. Miss Tycoon Tuesday. Yeah. I know, if you ever want to catch up, I post all my VODs on my YouTube channel. So if you ever want to catch up on the series and see how things have been going, feel free to catch me on there. Made the mistake and found mystery islands, sells turnips, max money, never do that. Yeah, there's plenty of ways to exploit Animal Crossing, so... Yeah, and Mrs. Pickles has, like, started over her island at least 2 or 3 times now, because she's like, I'm kind of getting bored, I want to start over and try it again.
Oh,
She's on her third one? Okay. And I understand, like, sometimes the early game is sometimes the most fun. Once you have everything, you're just kind of like, okay, well, now what? So, I understand. I understand. Oops. Oh, well, that works. Sorry if I'm not reading everyone's messages here. There's a lot, so. Haven't been to a baseball game in a while. We usually talk about baseball. Yeah, I know. I didn't get to go see any this year either, but I got to watch the Mariners in the playoffs and leading up to the playoffs a little bit, and that was so much fun. They, like, never make the playoffs, and so being able to experience that. Some people get to experience that all the time, and it's not much to them, but I really enjoyed it, and so... and now the Seahawks made it in. They're the #1 seed in the NFC, so that is exciting as well. So, Seattle fan, I certainly am. There's my my pennants. Seattle fan I am. And if you aren't, that is totally cool. I'm not here to bash you or anything, unless you're a Yankees fan. No, I'm just joking. Just kidding. I was at the Mariners game, the game before the playoffs. Oh, very cool. I went to Ohio State versus Washington game. Ah, that was, yeah, I haven't really watched all that many of the Husky games, so. But I know that they didn't have necessarily the best here. Actually, let's do the intense mode. Okay, now that's open. But it sounds like their quarterback did really well. I didn't catch a whole lot of games, but they're excited to have him next year, and he's pretty good, it sounds like, so that's pretty cool. Sadly, I'm a Raiders fan, so you're kind of like what they were hoping as the Seahawks 2.0 with getting Pete Carroll and all the other Seahawks that left, where they tried to get them back and getting the gang back together, and it didn't quite work. Born and raised in Oakland. Okay, nice. Yeah, I've had some friends that were Oakland fans, so. Let's see. This one is fun, but this one also doesn't have a very high support limit, so I don't know if we can build this one. Anything? This one might be a little hard to build. Yeah. What about this? Oh, that's better. This one doesn't get as tall. Do something like that. Well, we need a spot where it's going to come out, right? We can put a station back there and have a pathway come through somewhere. Where do we want to have that, like, on the other side? How deep does this go? I want it kind of like right in the middle. So let's do something like that. Let's see. Now, Mariners played the day before I went, and one of the last regular season games. Yeah, those were pretty electric. Watching those and seeing the highlights, man, it was just giving me goosebumps. Just because I haven't been able to see them do that well in forever. And it's just like, oh my gosh, super exciting. And then the Seahawks, they've been, like, decent, but they haven't, like, been good enough to, like, do a whole lot in the last couple years. And they haven't had, like, a good playoff run in a while. They've always been on the cusp, and then, like, Los Angeles, the Rams always get in, or San Francisco. So, Revolver Broadcast, and hey, welcome back. Good to see you. Desmond Williams is a quarterback in the portal. Yeah, that's his name. Yes, he just hit the portal minutes ago. Oh. Oh, I thought they were gonna keep him. I thought they had posts online, people talking about on X that he was gonna stay. Well. Oh well. I mean, I'm a Husky fan, but I'm like, I didn't go to school there, so I'm not like crazy, but I do root for them. Actually, let's make some of these like that. I don't need that long of a queue line. It's that, and then let's make sure that there's... No? Are they going? Yeah, they're going. Okay. At least we beat Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's kind of nice that their little dynasty is over for a little while, so kind of change things up, because they've been like dominating the last, what, 6 to 8 years or whatever it was. At first when that happened, I was like, oh, finally the Kansas City Chiefs are doing something, because I've never really seen them do a whole lot my whole life. And then now they're like, hey, let's just take control of everything, and now it's like, okay, calm down there, guys. Questionable favoritism by the refs. Yeah, I've seen a few videos where it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. It kind of looks like... If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, and flies like a duck, is it a duck? Hoping the Raiders try to get Harbaugh. That would be interesting. If you get, if you get Harbaugh, then you get both the brothers in the same division on coaches, because his brother, Jim Harbaugh, is over the Chargers, and they'd be in the same AFC West. I never thought about that. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that's crazy they let him go. I mean, he's done pretty well, so. Alright, let's do 30. And then let's do another 5 mechanics. Alright. We're gonna keep this park clean. Clean? Remember the Har Bowl? Oh yeah, San Francisco versus the Ravens. The 49ers and Ravens. That was the year before, yeah, that was the year before the Seahawks made it to the Super Bowl. I remember that. That was kind of cool. That was pretty cool. And then, wasn't that the year like the power went out for a little bit in the middle? Or just before it started too, or something crazy like that? It's like, oh no, the power! We can't play football in the dark. That was kind of funny. Okay. Kind of, man, we're like trying to go as fast as we can. Right, just coasters and thrill rides. Guess we could do another corkscrew. Did we? Oh, we haven't even done a corkscrew, did we? Yeah, we did that one. We could do another one over here. That's another small one. Something like that. The 41ers cut the power because they were losing. Oh. Allegedly. No. Desmond Williams may face a big legal issues per Washington because he signed a contract so it could get interesting. Okay, then I'm not crazy. I thought that like they signed a contract and they're happy that he was staying, and then he just chose to walk. Is that what it was? So I'm not going crazy. That will be interesting. Yeah, you gotta. There's no crying in contracts. And my business professor told us that. So, Also, the Raiders, as a Raiders fan, I cannot support the whiners. Hey, at least you're not near him anymore, right? What do we got? Mini helicopters, car ride, and monorail cycles. Meh. Hey, Darthro, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Unless they play Kansas City. Okay. In a way, I almost wish they would kind of reshuffle the divisions again to line up a little better. It still boggles my mind that Dallas is a part of the NFC East, and for a time they were farther west than the St. Louis Rams were at the time, who were on the NFC West. I know that's not the case anymore, but it's just like little things like that. It's like, it's just weird. All right, let's get a pathway going through here. Okay. You want the 49ers to beat Kansas City so Swift would break up with Kelsey after another temper tantrum? Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that that wasn't as much in the forefront this year. I feel like I didn't hear as much of that. But then again, I didn't watch the Kansas City team play, really, so. Especially being a follower of the AFC, so. What do we got? Ooh, oh, that's right. This was interesting. I got one of these. Let's do more on this side. I kind of neglected this half. Sorry to move that so quickly. Oh, I forgot how tall this is. That's pretty cool, though. Let's do that. That is a really, really long queue line, though. So let's change that up. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. 2 trains, so that's fine. I found a website that has, like, people post their custom stuff, and so I got some custom coasters and things. It's supposed to be the Appalachian Mountains. Oh, where they, like, cut things off. Divide east from west. Yeah, that doesn't quite really work out very well for that. New Orleans Pelicans are in the Western Conference. Are they really? I don't follow basketball. I've never been a huge basketball fan, so. And then the Supersonics got taken away from us, so. Even then, I didn't really watch much, but it's like, well, okay. Oh well. Actually, let's just keep this going down. Did you ever play NBA Jam? A little bit, not a whole lot. I didn't have that one growing up. I didn't really have a whole lot of sports games growing up, and my parents kind of picked most of the games for me because I was younger. I didn't know any better, whatever. Granted, I was like early grade school and all that, so I didn't know. But I didn't play a whole lot of sports games growing up, but I did like racing games. I got into that when I got my 64. And I think, then I really enjoyed like the Tony Hawk games. Those are pretty fun. Well, I only played the second one, I guess, but I enjoyed it. And some of the snowboarding games were a lot of fun too. So. Oh, shoot. Bob, I didn't see you do the push-up. You redeemed push-ups. Bob, if you're still here, I'll do those push-ups. Swift got booed at the last Kansas City Super Bowl, so I think she's laying low for a bit. That's good. Love Tony Hawk 1 and 2, but spent a lot of time on 2. Yeah, I'm pretty much, I got into it once 2 came out, and I rented it. I think, I got the game. I got it on 64. I got it on Game Boy Advance and played a lot through that, so, but I didn't play any ones, like, after it, so. Alright, we got some more push-ups to do, so. Assume the position. Any of you guys want to join me? You guys want to do that? All the power to you. We'll do some quick push-ups here. Yeah, on PS2. Nice. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Thank you, Bob, for that redemption. Sorry for how delayed that was. Like 20-something minutes ago. I think it kind of almost got a little lost with the raid that came in, so I am sorry for missing that. I would join, but I'm driving. Oh, I was like, join? How are you gonna play? You gonna like? Oh, yeah, you're talking about doing push-ups. Well, just do it when you get back. When you get to your destination, just start doing them. Just get out of the car and just start doing push-ups. No one will think that's weird at all. You and your brother played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 a lot on the 64 back in the day after school. We like doing the graffiti one where you, when you do tricks, it changes the thing you did the trick on. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was a cool mode. Alright. Hey, we're a little over halfway there. And we're slowly getting some more... We're getting more stuff and things. You know what we could do? Why don't we do a cool shuttle loop? Find a good spot for this. We need like a flat area. What if I kind of make an area a little bit more flat? Since we got plenty of money. Or at least relatively flat. I want to do some cool shuttle loops because it's fun. All right, that might be enough room. Okay, so, well, let me just do this. Oh, there's one more. Okay, so we need to kind of plan this out. I want to have them go this way. Actually, this is the right view. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. Shuttle loop. Alright, so we can start out with something like this to start with. But we need to kind of have it back a little bit. And this needs to like, we'll try to do 6. Gotta do it like that. And I will fix this. I gotta like just, we'll do that for now. I'll need to come out and go straight. Whoops. No, not that one. loop. And we have to do this. Entrance, exit. And then just close these. This will be cool once I'm done, I promise. Okay, so what this is gonna be is we need to like go straight a little bit, because what's gonna happen is this one needs to like... No, that's right, we need to do 2 of these, I think. And then this one just goes straight, and then that. And then this just goes straight. And then we go up 1. And then a vertical to the right. And then on this one we do up and to the right. And then this one up, to the right. There, now they're all in line with each other. Because they all need it into the right spot. And then, oh, that's right, this one I need to... There we go. Okay, so we got that. Now we just need to mirror image this. Yeah, oh good, it looks like you guys are back from ads. So we're working on doing some shuttle loops. I made a nice flat area over here. And this should be a spot that train can come through and stop at some point to do like some sort of station over here and connect somehow. We'll have like some pathways come through here or something next to all this. But now we need to do a mirror image of exactly this. Which honestly... Why don't I try this? Let's see what it does. How far does it get up there? Oh. You just need to test it once, I think, and then you can save it. Shuttle loop A. Save. This one. Actually, I probably should like set their speed first. Okay, that's better. Okay, number 2. Design shuttle loop B. Right? Yeah. Save. And this one will be shuttle loop C. Okay, so now we can build. It's all about efficiency here. A. Flip. Go like this. Oh, this is so much easier now. I'm glad I did this. Test. But this one I need to go up. Actually, can I resave this? Save as shuttle loop A. You want to overwrite? Yes. Right? Yes. Okay. There's that. Racing. What? You just have to wait and see what it's gonna do. This is gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna have them all go together. And it'll be pretty cool. Oh, I need to do a little bit more here. But one thing you can do with coasters in this game is that if you have their station platforms next to each other, you can synchronize them, and so then they can all go together. Alright, waiting for the last one here. First part is building the queue. Yeah, it's a little hard. There you go, that looks pretty cool. And they're actually they're really close. Even though there's a little bit of that kind of S-bend thing, it's still really close. I did do some sort of thing with the queue line before that worked out pretty good. So I'll have to, it might take me a minute to figure out what I did and try to do that again. I like that you can kind of do this kind of thing to get things back in looking nice. So it smooths out. There you go. That looks a lot better. Now it's not just a big glacier shelf kind of cut off. Worst part of building is the 2 free station tiles for the 8 across are bugging me. Oh, these extra 2? Yeah. We'll just put some, we'll put some scenery things there. Okay, so we'll at least start with this. I think what I did before, when I did this, is that I had the queue lines go up. Like, merge somehow. And then we can kind of connect that way. And then I had all the pathways. For this, just kind of go under like that. And then let's take a look at this. Cutaway. Yeah, that connects. Yeah. So now we can have this come down like this. Connect. Okay, so that's that half. And then we just need to have this connect. If I can just somehow remember. So we need 2 spaces for that to go up immediately. Something like that. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh. Create 1, then down 2. There we go. Okay. One, 2. We might have to lower this section here because that's kind of getting into that hillside a little bit. Oh, that's already connected. That's all right. Okay. And this one. Okay. And then this one went out, 2, down, like that. Okay. And then we can actually even have... Can we go underneath? Oh, we can. Look at that. We'll have another connecting platform here. There we go. And now we can open all of these. Yay! Okay. And it's a lot of fun watching them go at the same time. And what's nice though is these all count as individual coasters, and so they each bring in like 100 guests to the guest cap. So imagine the outer tracks, short S-turns and hitting those at speed. Yeah, those are the intense ones. It goes from the middle of being like the baby version to like the extreme. Well, that's a little bit of an overstatement. But yeah. There you go. Looks like a monster with many arms. Yeah, it kind of does. You get that? You got little something coming out here. You got little arms coming out from the little queue lines and stuff. It's like a spider or something. I wish there was a way that you could like save multiple rides together like this. As like a grouping to place at one time. Yeah, Rollercoaster Cthulhu. Yeah, just about. That's a good point. We just get an award. Safest park in the country. Hey, look at that. Okay, it looks pretty good. I like that. I'll have to find another way to kind of connect this to everything so it's not just this one. So maybe there's something we can do in the middle here to do that eventually. But yeah, that worked out really good. I like that. And look at that, our guest number is increasing. And at least we have a good variety of stuff that things are spread out too, so it's not like everyone's in one area. All in all, it looks pretty good. People are still saying it's kind of crowded though. Everyone's like trying to come this way. Oh, we probably should do another bathroom. Bathroom, food, all that good stuff. Could do another kiosk. Okay. Working customer service, you can't make everyone happy. That is true. You just try to find the biggest chunk and attack that first. Okay. So we could do some other like ride here in the middle, and then we can have like a pathway come around. Let's try to build a ride first. Maybe there's even like a small coastery kind of thing we can do. Well, man, what are we researching? Need more thrill rides. I think we're just gonna have to double up some thrill ride stuff over here. Entrance, exit. Yeah, do you have to hire janitor staff and set their paths? Hey, Don Pua. No, we're still kind of in the middle of it, so you're good. You're not too late. Don't worry. Yeah. So this is just it's Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. I mean, technically, this is a scenario from the first game, I think, just one of the expansions. But it's the second game is just like a really big DLC. They fixed several things to make it better, and yeah. So the main framework of the game is still the same. Graphics are basically the same. They have some custom skins for some of the rides that they added, new shops and stalls, some feature changes, but basically it's the same type of game. So. But, yeah, I have a lot of staff. I haven't set their paths because I'm too lazy, so... And we have unlimited cash, so we can just hire a ton and just let them roam. Which, hopefully that works out okay. But, I mean, people are happy. Our park rating is, like, maxed out, so... But, yeah. Hey, Net, thank you for the check-in. Welcome in. Let's get more benches. Okay, I was thinking we could do one more flat ride here and then connect to like this other pathway under here across. Could do another motion simulator. Something like that, and we'll change the one to Thrill Riders. It's a different movie, so it's a different ride. There, now it's Christmas colored. It's green and red. Okay, let's get... Ooh, are we up too high? I can't... Let's see. Cut away. No, we're good. Actually, you know what? Oh, shoot. Let's not let anyone walk there really quick. Do that. And then I wanted to have a pathway... like that. There we go. Good time to do that when it's easy to see. Okay. That looks good. A lot of pathways, but that's okay. That gives more places for people to walk so they don't feel like they're too boxed in. We don't want to have people that and not have it not feel like it's a dead end. Okay. What else? So we could do something like this.
Oh, hello.
Hey, welcome in, Hermione. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. I finally made the check-in a little bit more exciting. There's a little counter. But yeah, welcome in. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I need to keep giving some shout-outs to my streamer friends that are here. So if you don't know Hermione, please go check out her channel, give her a follow. She plays a lot of fun, cozy simulator, sandboxy type games. Has a lot of fun with that, so please go check her out. Need to get ready for bed, need a shower, but thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good night and get lots of good rest. It's always good to see friends. So appreciate you stopping by. And I totally understand, because I know there's plenty of times when I don't have enough time to do anything but just kind of pop in and say hello on people's streams, so enjoy your evening. Yeah, this is a scenario where we need 2,500 guests, and but there's no money limit, there's no time limit, so it's great. I love it. So it's just build and have fun. So that's what we're doing. Okay. What else we got going? I need to connect. I wish I didn't. Well, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this castle. We need to have this pathway connect through. Unfortunately, it's kind of in the way. Alright, what are we running into? Okay. Trying to connect up to this other area here. Where was that cutaway view? Guess we can do this. Do another one of those. Okay, that's another way for people to connect and get back to this. That'll help a lot. So they're not connected or stuck over here. Okay. Yeah, people generally like to have more open space. So we will make sure that they get that. Okay, that's much better. Whew. We're doing good though. We're making some good progress. I know people really like designing their own custom coasters, but I kind of like just the park design and just like the business aspect of it somewhat. Just managing the business. But even with this, you don't really do a whole lot of that because we're not managing cash flow at all through this. We don't have to worry about any of that. This one's easy peasy on that front. Oh, we got a new one. Can we stick something like that here? Entrance, exit, number rotation. Okay, nothing special. Test. And that's one of those immediate ones. It's like, oh, yep, we know how good this is. Alright, so, but this one we need to figure out... Actually, you know what? Shoot, people are already walking here. Hey, I'm walking here. Alright. Keep this kind of low for a second. What we'll do, we'll have this come over the top. Oh, shoot. Actually, you know what? Let's go down one right there. There we go. Now that meets up to this side. That helps a lot too. So now there's a lot more connected pathways. People should be happy. Should is the key word. I don't know if they actually will be, but you know what? If they're not, that's their fault and not mine. Forgot to put a bunch of benches over here. I thought I did. Maybe that's just this upper area. Probably gonna leave a lot of trash. They're good at leaving trash on the ground, even like even if you have trash cans in like decently spread through your park. There's like in the code it's a random number of times they'll check to see if they'll find a trash can, and it's like when they're ready to throw something away, whether it's like between 2 and 10 tiles, and if they don't come across a trash can, they just throw it on the ground or something like that. It's annoying. Super cool park. Icy even. Yeah, I wanted to pick one that was kind of wintry themed somewhat, because it was kind of snowing a little bit where I'm at, so it felt good. So, oh, did our music restart? Just restart that one. Okay. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Hermione. It's good to see you. Appreciate you coming by. But it's a lot of fun to just kind of build and not have to worry about cash flow, because then you're like, okay, I can just focus on just putting things in and don't have to fidget around with prices and all that stuff. I did get a Heartline coaster. Do you have a spot for something like this? How big is this? Oh yeah, Hermione, you would appreciate this. I did 6 shuttle loops that are synchronized together. I still need to work on doing the colors. I'll do the colors at some point. But which actually I can just do it right now. There's this one color theme that I did before that was pretty cool. This one will be red. It's fun to just like, I'm like clicking and it's not clicking the right stuff. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And I finally remembered to like save the layout for these so I can just quickly place these down instead of, because you have to like, you can start with a shuttle loop, but then you need to extend it because the loop, it goes over one to the left or the right with the loop. So you need to like also make sure it's in the right spot. So you have to have it extend out first to give yourself enough room to have these loops. And what's really fun too when you do this is then have some other coaster or go-karts or even both. Some track ride go through all the loops. That's pretty fun. I'm not sure if we'll get to that or not. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to do the Shoot. Forgot to do their queue lines here. Had to do the snow and the ice theme here. I didn't realize that until not long ago. It's like, oh yeah, we can play in with the theme of this one since we're in the snow. There you go. That's pretty cool. I like it. Oh, we didn't even put any benches around this outer ring. We'll connect up to this ring at some point here, this extra walkway. I want to put... I put enough room to have, like, oops, one of those, transport rides around the perimeter of our park. So I'll have probably one of those stations right over here. We'll figure that out eventually. Do we need to have more handymen? Do we have enough? We got 40. Let's go with 50. It's clearly not enough. Save the game if you haven't. That's true. There is an auto-save feature within OpenRCT 2, which is nice. So if something ever happens, you can look at like the auto-save folder and get right back into it. So that's good. But yeah, thank you for the reminder. That's always good. I usually don't, which I probably should more often. So, but yeah, have a great night. Gotta go crash on my bed soon. Have a good night. Thank you. You too. Appreciate you stopping by. God bless you. Let's see. Ooh, we're getting close. We're at 2,100 guests. We only need a little under 400 guests left. So, and we're occupying about 3/5 of this park. A little over half, I'd say. I don't know. I guess we can still do that. Maybe we should do that train ride before we get too far. Miniature railroad. Oops. Zoom in a little too far. I was thinking we could go clockwise. So you know what? Let's go this way. Just because then I can have the, let's go that way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do that. And spin to the right. Okay. Where are we at? How high is this going to go? Where are we? What are we looking at? It's so hard to see. Right. Cut away, please. Actually, we can lower that a little bit. Okay. Flat. Station platform. Actually, you know what? Let's have a little bit of just regular here. We got enough room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then at this point, we'll just kind of... I won't do one in the back yet, because we haven't built there yet, so I'm just going to go around the perimeter, and this will be a long section. Actually, I could go through. There we go. That's kind of fun. That'll be easier. So it's better. It's better than having to go up and down because that's kind of slow. So, got a little ways to go. This is the scenic route. I know it's not the most exciting, but you know what? I don't really care. Oh, that's right. Father Time, if you know how that works, an emote to do the Pokemon catching, if you know how that works, I'd love to know. Is it just what kind of text is within the name of the emote to make it do that? Oh, should we? No, let's go through. Let's go through again. Otherwise, it'll get really slow through here. Oops. Okay. Razor Lower Land. All right. There we go. Whoop. I didn't know you could do that. Look, it's like trying to raise it up underneath all this. That's weird. I thought that would have been like too close. Alright, we're getting close. Where do I want to have... I was going to have like the... I think the station up on this little ridge right there. So... Actually, you know what? Let's just do one. Is that more than I had to? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, it's gonna pop out here. And then we need to get up to 40. Oof! Alright, made it. It took a long time. Alright, entrance. Oh, we can catch the exit right there. That's perfect. Alright, there's that one. We have... Oops. Oh well. Okay, the exit. Alright. It wants to be difficult. Alright. Not there. Exit. Exit. Why won't it let me... Shoot, now it wants to be difficult. Okay, that's better. What is it doing? Why is it having me do this? I don't really know how those emotes work. It is from the featured streamer who is sanctioned to host a gold coin tournament where participants receive a gold coin and Poke Dollars. Interesting. I haven't heard of that. Alright, can we like literally finish doing this thing here? Entrance. Why can't I put the entrance or exit here? There we go. Now it's working. That was weird. It wouldn't let me click on it. Trains. 17 trains, 2 cars each. Okay, that's a little bit much. Well, maybe not. Let's do 15. And I believe if another one arrives, minimum wait time is 5 seconds. All right. There's that. Let's get our pathways set. Okay, there's that one. So let's do this next one first. Okay. There's that. Man, they're backed up like crazy. Okay, and then see through that. I think we were lined up that I can just Footpath in... Oh. Alright, what level are we on here? 35. Where am I? Oh, at 40. That is the correct height. Okay. There we go, there's that. It looked like they weren't on the same height path. And that's the thing, if you don't have those markers, it's hard to tell. Alright, let's... Alright, people, can you stop walking through here? Alright, turn around. People don't want to stop walking this way. We're going to hold at 25. There we go. Okay. Now they're all bunched up. Hopefully it slows down. Hopefully they start getting a little bit more spread out. This might take a little while. But that looks like fun. They can take 12 people at a time. That's fun. Tournaments are the only way to give Pokemon items to other players, but you have to win the tournament or the raffle to get one of the prizes. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I've never done like any battling in that Pokemon game. I have no idea how that even works. I've never really given it that much time. I just enjoy kind of collecting the Pokemon. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Starting to get a little late for me, so let's focus on building maybe a couple more coasters and just kind of wrap this guy up. They're looking good though. Oh, we should put some trees over here. There we go. Looks a little more lived in. Poker started a couple years ago, but I didn't get deep into the game until I came to your stream. Oh, really? Yeah, I started a while back, and I've only, like... What is that? Oh, weird pixel there. Looked like it was a piece of trash. I've only just caught stuff, and even that kind of casually, but you get so many duplicates. I, like, went through a couple times, like, letting them go or whatever. And it takes so much time. If they could like do a bulk thing or like do a much quicker way of doing that, that'd be great. Alright, what are people saying? They're still saying it's crowded, but for the number of guests in the park, the total number, not as many, it's a smaller ratio. More people are sick. But you know what? That happens. Let's do another carousel over here. Why not? Let's see through all this trees and stuff. I know it won't be the most exciting thing, but hey, at least there's something over here. I guess I could do something else too, like a motion simulator or something. Ooh, we got a bunch of more things. Nice. Maybe do a roller drop. There we go. I like that. There's so many LGBT furry roller coaster tycoon streamers that a Christian roller coaster tycoon streamer could have been a bit, but instead of saying that, I said Pokecatch. Yeah, I do see there's a quite a diverse community in playing this game. I kind of wonder why. I guess I don't really notice it as much with other games. I notice it a lot here. But you know, it's a game that I really enjoyed playing as a kid, and it brings back a lot of good memories, and so that's why I'm playing it. And it's awesome that there's something like this mod that makes it playable and still really exciting years later. Let's put a bathroom over here too. I know bathrooms don't quite act the same way as they do. Like in the second game, they have a medical tent or like a first aid room or whatever that you can put down. And so basically people that feel sick can go to the first aid room and then it'll take their sickness away. So I know things don't really work the same as that with bathrooms, but just having benches around helps people reduce their nausea level faster than just walking around. So, can we do anything else on that corner? Could do another one of these. Oops, not that. Okay. Put a lot of trees in front of this train, and it'll feel like the Animal Crossing train. Okay, we should be all right. 200 more guests. We're getting really close. Are we still researching just those few things? Wow, this is taking forever. We got a 3D cinema. Can we put that somewhere? Put that like right over here. It's kind of crowded there. What if we find a different spot? Do something like that. And we'll do Storm Chasers. That sounds fun. Oops, why did it change materials like that? That's weird. Okay. And people are still coming. It's still trending upward. Look at this. We've been fairly steady, slowing down a little bit as we kind of were doing like that train and stuff. That's okay. We do have a swinging ship. Is there another coaster that we can do? We got this twister coaster. That's pretty cool looking. See if there's anything interesting that, silver twist. That looks cool. That looks new. Can we put that like up here or something? It's gonna be like some sort of something people want to, they'll see from the park and see it in the very back and be like, ah, I want to ride that, and they'll work their way all the way through. No, and you know what? Let's do. Okay. Let's go ahead and test that, and we'll get a. Alright, that's connected, and then we'll connect something else over here. I want it to line up to this guy. There we go. Alright. Now we have a whole back section of the pathway. Let's see, is this done yet? Just about. Alright, you are now open. Alright, let's get some benches going. Okay. Alright, that should be pretty close. That might be the last of what will draw people in. We might, well, maybe one more. We, what was else? We got the launch free fall. They got a pirate ship. Oh, and we had go-karts. We can do a fun go-kart one. Was there any other custom one that I got? I forget. It would have been one of these somewhat named ones. Castle cards, that's kind of fun. But I made these ones. This one's pretty fun. But that, ooh. Maybe that. Okay. 14 cars. Sure. And you know what? I think I'm going to bring this down. Just because it's a little in the way from our entrance. There. Okay. Alright. People love go-karts, so that will be a fun one for them. And we'll see what else we can quickly throw in before we get to the end. Got another fun one here. And then we can maybe put the swinging ship over here too. Test this out. How tall? Okay, we can. That's good. got that. Ooh, we're down to the last 100. Down to the last 100. Okay. Throw a few trees in here, make this look a little bit more lived in. So you know what, why don't we just do one of these things? Okay. Might as well just fill this out. So the people on the train are happy. There we go. That is full of trees. That looks much better. And we'll put some of these Q-line TVs in. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking it. This is looking good. Things are connected pretty well. There's no, like, dead ends in too many places. This is kind of a dead end a little bit, which we could have a pathway come through here, but I think we're fine. I think we're okay. We could try to build something else here at the end before we get to the end of our scenario. Oh, this is good. There. It's kind of like an end of the road kind of. Here. Height marks on pass. Gotta get down to. There we go. Connecting to that. Now we gotta get down here. Let's do yellow. Ooh. Everyone, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How was your stream? What were you up to? What were you playing? Oh! And look at that! Hey! We just finished our scenario. But yeah, welcome in. I'm Fuzzy Pickles, Christian Variety Streamer. Tonight we're pretty much at the end. So, sorry about that, but we're playing Rollercoaster Tycoon because it's Tuesday of all days, of course. And we just finished our scenario. Wow. Talk about good timing. Yeah, so this is a pretty cool scenario. If you're familiar with Rollercoaster Tycoon, it's not time-based and it's not money-based. You just gotta get 2,500 guests in your park, unlimited cash, unlimited time, just making sure that the park rating was really good. So, all right, let's put our name down here. Man, I feel like that's kind of not enough. The company value, I feel like that's kind of low. For how many coasters and whatever all we have going on, that doesn't seem very high, but that's okay. Yeah, welcome in, John. How was your stream? What was going on? What were you playing? What were you talking about? What were you doing? I'll give you Let's do it correctly here. I'll give you a shout out here. Let's see. Dying Light 2 Staying Human. Ah, okay. I haven't played that one, but I know lots of people like that one. Hope you had a good time with your stream playing through that. Yeah, I haven't played a whole lot of zombie games. I mean, I played like Fallout, like Fallout 4, Fallout 76. I played Project Zomboid, but not many of the other ones. So it's not necessarily my favorite genre, but I have watched like people play Resident Evil 4. That's a lot of fun to watch. That's a classic. And wow, people lined up very quickly there. But okay, wow, this is a good park. This is a lot of fun. I know we really don't need to keep doing this, but kind of fun to still fill things out here. All right, let's find a good spot for a thumbnail. Would something like seeing this be kind of cool? Maybe something like that. There we go. Cool. All right. Well, that will be nice for the YouTube thumbnail. Well, I hate to get you guys coming in with a raid and then send things off, but it's getting a little late. I need to make sure I don't stay up too late. I stayed up a bit too late last night, so I'm going to have to raid out myself. And but I appreciate all of you guys that have come in with the raids, with new follows, and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for coming out. Tiny House, Every John. There's someone, yeah, Psycho Joker earlier, yeah. Had 3 really good raids tonight, so thank you guys for that. So, as I mentioned earlier, my friend Kevin is in town, and he'll be with us soon. There may be a stream that I'll do with him. I'm not sure what our plans are with that. So if that's going to happen, that'll happen either tomorrow night or the night after, either Wednesday or Thursday night. Otherwise, if not, then I'll see you on Friday. And we'll probably go back to doing some more Outer Worlds too, to try to keep going through the story on that one and see how... I'm not sure how far along in the game we are. It doesn't really tell you. So, but we finished the second planet in that one, and yeah, we're working our way through. It's been good, and yeah. So let's go find someone to raid out to.